Hello, everybody. It's me, Whitney Renee. Just wanted to check in with you guys. I know it's been a really, really long time since I've actually recorded anything with Let's Talk About It. I've had a lot of things and a lot of time to sit and just think about, where I want to go from here. There's a lot of things that has been happening, and it's been actually updated, and has just really just taken off just in my life as a whole. So one of the things I wanted to just start off by saying, I hope everyone's been doing great. I really do hope that, with everything going on in like the social media, everyone is keeping those positive vibes going, the positive energy. I know I definitely have. I kind of like disconnected myself off of social media, anything really internet related, until things start really, hitting the fan. So, I just want to talk and touch on the subject on how do you handle, or how are you guys handling everything that is going on with our president? How is everyone handling what I would call being a little bit divided? I felt like, here recently with the new changes to the administration, there's been a lot of different groups that are really realistically divided. Like I was having a conversation with my grandma, she grew up in a time where, blacks and whites, it was very hard, for interracial, couples and having children outside of your race. And I just feel like in 2018, we all should be at a point of our life where, yeah, you may not agree with somebody's political stance. You may not, agree with, who you want to date. I'm all for, if you're going to date somebody and, you're happy, whether they're inside your race, outside of your race, the most important thing that matters is that you're with the people that you love. What I mean by being divided, I feel like sometimes even in the workplace, you kind of see there's some people that are supportive of our president. There's some people that are not. There's some people that still bash the previous president that we've had. I just wanted to really take the time to just put some positive energy out there that it's okay to have differences with people that don't share the same views as you. A part of that's just a part of life. You're not going to agree. But, let's not, if you don't understand a situation because you never have to live it, I don't think it's fair for you to speak on something so highly when you've never experienced it, being, with the shootings with our black men, the random stops and, police officers are, they're really just, they're getting out of hand with just shooting unarmed men, anything to these superstars and all these famous people that have, raped or drugged women, the whole Bill Cosby thing. Now you got the Matt Lauer guy from the news station that had allegations. Everybody is doing their own thing. So what I don't understand is how they could find evidence for these different people. These cases happened several years ago, but y'all don't have enough information to convict a police officer that has wrongfully shot an unarmed man or has wrongfully accused or made a stop of an unarmed black man. And this is not just going for my black people. This is going for whites, Hispanics, Asians. Just, I feel like it's getting a little bit out of hand. And I think a lot of that has to do with our leader, our supposed, I don't really like calling him the president. I only do it just out of respect because that's his job title. But other than that, it's kind of like you've allowed people in their racism ways to come out in the forefront. It's 2018. This is the time where we should all be coming together. We should be learning. They always say, the United States is a melting pot. It's a melting pot. There's different backgrounds. People come here. They think, America is great. I am just speaking from experience. I think it can be a great place, but it has to come with other races and people coming together as a whole and not being so blinded by what the issue is, what is going on in today. So I just wanted to put this out here. I really do hope that people are, still keeping in contact with people. It is okay not to share the same view. I get that 100%. There's things that I don't agree with people on, but you know what? If I don't agree with it, I keep it moving. I don't say anything. That's their opinion. You're entitled to it because you know what? It's a freedom of speech. I just want people to just really, spend time with the family, get to know people, have an open mind about other people's experiences and why they feel so differently. I don't want it to be something where everything is just so one-sided. I feel like, again, with this new administration, a lot of that has been going on. And I just think that people it's like a tit for tat. Well, I'm going to say this, or, oh, look at the race card being blamed. It has nothing to do with the race card. I see a lot of things just within the white community, the black community, the Asian community, Mexicans, Latinos, all the way is different things for a different community. But I'm just saying, try to get to know a person before you start making judgments, and just hang in there, people. I mean, you only got one life to live. You only live once, but make it a great one. I don't want our children to think, it's okay to just be downright rude and disrespectful. And I feel like that's kind of where this leader of the United States is pushing everyone towards. And it's a very sickening thing, but we as a people have to disregard his statements and the administration and everything that's trying to be pushed forward, and kind of come together and see how we can do to change it. And it goes beyond voting. It goes beyond reading things on different articles and different media outlets and everything like that. It comes within yourself. So I just want to leave off, and I promise you guys, I know that I have not been on here in a really, really long time. But, I just hope everyone, had a good work week. I just hope that there's a good weekend. Definitely stay tuned. Sorry about that. Stay tuned to Let's Talk About It, because within like the next week or so, I'm going to really start touching on some really heavy topics that just kind of been on my brain. Just want to hear your guys's, your outlook on it, and how do you do different things to, just to cope with different situations. But like I said, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm actually on my way driving home from work. It's a little bit stuck in traffic here in Ohio. It's not real life traffic. It's like slow Ohio traffic, meaning that my traffic takes me about 30 minutes to get home after maybe a 10 to 15 minute drive. So as you can say, people always call it slow Ohio, but it is traffic because I've been off since 5:30 and I'm not home yet. It's almost 6 o'clock here. But I hope everyone has a blessed weekend, and I hope that, again, just keep that positive energy, live life, get to know people. It's summertime. I know in different cities and everything like that, different festivals are going on. Go out, enjoy it, have a good time, experience life. Again, just stay tuned here, pretty soon, and I'm going to be touching on some things, and you guys take care. Peace and love. This is Whitney Renee on Let's Talk About It.